Nystrom, and this is Tonelli coming out on the left wing. Into center, Lane moves up in the play, the pass to Nystrom. Nystrom back to Tonelli, cuts in, shoots, he scores! John Tonelli! Nystrom on the right wing with Merrick at center for the New York Islanders. This is Gillis, knocked down by Langevin as he came to the Islander line. A hard hit from Davy Langevin. Hughes sends Nethery across the line, Gillis trailing. Hughes checked again by Langevin. And one man back, that's Morrow. Allison at a bad angle, fires one wide. Comes all the way out to center ice for Bossy. He was bumped hard as he fed it to Bourne. Bourne is over the line, shoots one off the knee of Vadnais. And as Katsopoulos picks it up, play is called. We're going to have a charging penalty.
Charging is not generally considered a bad penalty. Usually draws the attention of every player on the ice.
This is Potvin with McEwen's pass. Dennis unable to put it in front. He and Duguay went to the corner together. Bossy picked it up. Bossy comes out in front. Shooting, he scores! Gillies parked in front, and Bossy has made it 2-0.
How about that one? He shoots them low, he scores. He shoots them high, he scores. And Mike Bossy, as he has a few words to say to one of the Rangers, scores. Islanders power play, 43.
And look out, there's Bossy with a backhander, and it's 3-0. Heads for the players' benches. Nystrom at center, fires a long shot. Baker steers it aside. And now a little rough stuff as Nystrom and Wallin got involved, and the linesman in between, and referee Harris is headed for the penalty box.
And with them will go Bobby Nystrom and number 25, Peter Wallin. Maybe out of sympathy, I've been deliberately watching.
Here's a break for Goring, coming in all alone on a short-handed, and he scores! Good scoring! Oh, is he something? And they just cannot pick up the bouncing puck. It's Trottier with it for the Islanders. Brian Trottier to Gillies on the right side. Clark Gillies hammered by Beck, but Clark still in his skates, controlled the puck, gave it to Denny Potvin, shoots off the right shoulder of the goaltender, Steve Baker. Harold Vadnais to Duguay over the line, gave it to Talafas on right wing, trying to come in around Trottier's check. Talafas bumped hard by Potvin, who ended up on top of Billy Smith. Hedberg again to the blue line. Katsopoulos lets it go and hit the post. Hit the post to the left of Smith. Clear to the blue line to Katsopoulos. Katsopoulos trying to set one up in front of drive. Smith is falling, save. This is Beck out on the right side. Wallin to Beck into center ice. Barry Beck fires one in wide of Billy Smith. And Beck hit solidly on a hit from Langevin and Sutter. Vickers carries it into center ice. Vickers handed it right to Lane. Failed to clear it out. Here's Vickers trying to come in around the defense. Gave it to Duguay. Duguay with Lane on top of him. Centers, they score. Barry Beck. Merrick with it now. Dumps it into the Ranger zone. Back for it, Katsopoulos. Around to the right wing board. Gillies with a heavy hit and his arm wrapped around Katsopoulos. Now they go to the corner together and the play has been called. Katsopoulos has ended up on top of Gillies. It was more of a wrestling match. There's yet to be a fist thrown in anger in this little bit of a grapple. Now the linesman gets Katsopoulos and Gillies separated. But the fans here regard that as a Ranger victory. Laidlaw at center, shot it into the Islander zone. Duguay in quickly, no icing. It comes around back of the net. Out in front, it's underneath Langevin, and there's going to be a face-off in the Islander end.
Again, the New York Rangers coming close. Talafas having a word with Brian Trottier.
Dicks up a little, just the one, and that is Ron Maloney, it appears. Or, no, that's Laidlaw, excuse me.
Close call at the Rangers' end as Brian Trottier turned past the puck. It was inches away from Bob Bourne, who was all alone in front of Steve Baker. Jiggs, the only thing that could really turn this thing back around is that the Rangers are opening up. They're going to turn it wide open here halfway through the third period.
Now to Dwayne Sutter. Sutter and Carroll together. Sutter's long shot. Baker the save. Dropped it. Billy Carroll in after it. To Sutter. Round behind the net and he scores. Dwayne Sutter gets a big goal. Billy Carroll. The Sutter comes from back of the net and stuffs it in. They've been playing well. They just ran into a very, very hot hockey club, a team that won't be denied. This is Billy Carroll, checked by Duguay. 5-2, Islanders as Don Maloney played it into Duguay.
I expect a little more intensity in the finals than we've seen here in the semifinals, Jiggs. Whoever comes out of the series is going to be a much more difficult opposition or opponent to the New York Islanders than were the Rangers. You were right, it was kind of a fizzle after all the media hype, and what everybody expected did not happen.
So there's the final score in the series. The Islanders tonight have defeated the Rangers. Final score, New York Islanders 5, the New York Rangers 2.